Alright, for the next exercise, we're back onto the wrists, so make sure they have a good few little circles to get them ready. I'm going to face the other way so you can see the full move. I think I'll fit in the camera, just. We're going to start with normal single arm, single leg extensions just to get those balancing muscles back. Make sure that, of course, we've got the arms under the shoulders, legs under the hips, and open them nice and wide. When we're extending, we never want to roll over or bend past our knee. We want to sort of keep this in line. Even try to feel like we're leaning over towards the inside a little bit, and pretend you're trying to do this in a box, which keeps you nice and level. Make sure again you're digging those fingers in. We want to fire up those forearms as to the wrist is not sitting dead on the mat, so we don't hurt the wrist as little as possible. So nice neutral spine, and just extend away, point the toes, give a nice stretch of the arm and the tricep there, and the leg and the thigh, stretch the thigh, stretch the tricep, and again, nice and controlled and slow. If we go quick, we tend to get a lot of body movement, we don't want that. Torso, upper body stays dead still as we just move the arms and the leg. After we've done a few of those, I think I mentioned 10 to each side. Now feel free to do 10 in a hold, or even do the little advanced one where we try to lift the grounded knee and see how long you can balance for. That's a nice one to see how the tummy is doing and how the pelvis is acting today. We're going to now go into the two-way leg lift. The two-way leg lift is to take the leg out to the side, back to center, flex the foot, and into the glute. So sort of doing what a dog likes to do, and then out into the back. So lift the leg to the side. Again, when you lift the leg, try to prevent the hips from rotating. You want to try to keep the back nice and flat. If you want, you can even use your other hand to feel, is it staying nice and flat. So do a few on each side. I think I said 10 on each side. Do the one leg complete, a few wrist circles, and switch over to the other side. We're then going to do the same move in a push-up line. So bring that one knee down, sort of 90 degrees off the hips there. We're now on the other straight leg, down on the other side, and again we lift, flex the foot, and lift. So a little bit more for the arms to do here, and because we're just on one foot now, a little bit more to balance. So again, those are done very slowly. Again, I think I mentioned 10. Do 5 and 5 if you have to. Alternate and do 2 sets, but make sure they're done very slowly. I want you to feel the oblique as you lift the leg, feel the glute, lift it up, feel the glute, feel the hamstring. Make sure you're flexing those toes, feel the muscles that have to work as you go through the exercise. So make sure we're feeling our hips, thighs there, we're feeling our oblique, and then there, flex the heel, feeling the hamstring and the glutes, and again, of course, we're feeling the tummy. Make sure you're not feeling the lower back, but pull the tummy nice and tight so we're feeling the tummy. So after we've done the two-way leg lift, we're now going to come into our mountain climber, the slower, more advanced mountain climber. So not the quick ones, which is starting out back in V-stretch. So push-up line, V-stretch. I'll show you on my left leg, as that's the one on the outside. Lift the leg, point the toes, keep it really nice and straight. And of course in this position, you can even hold it for a few seconds as you get a nice stretch to the grounded calf and hamstring. Nice big inhale, exhale gently, slowly through, and bring that knee to the elbow. And you can just hold it for a few seconds, 2 or 3 seconds, and gently back. Stretch, through, and pause. And on the last one, if you have managed to do 10 or 5, however many, we can just hang there for 10 seconds and hold it, and you feel the tummy have to control and balance. Once you've done 10 on each side, we then come into functional move again. Pilates ends on that one. Functional move comes now, where we get to stand up and balance. So same thing, same start. Straight leg, point, stretch. If you haven't stretched it already, bring that knee through. This time we're going to put the foot down on the outside of the hand. And from there, all we're going to do is come up to stand and balance. gently back, whoops, and gently down, take that foot back. Again, that's a little bit harder. If you want to make it a little bit easier, you can bring the foot to the center of the hands, using your chest as balance, and stand up and balance. And again, down, take that hip back, and balance. So it's stretch on the outside if you want, which makes the leg have to work a little bit harder because there's no chest to balance on it. We stand up, quite does a lot of work there. Gently down, take the leg back. We're not going to alternate, we're going to finish to one side and then the other side, or if you can, foot in the middle and come to standing. Oops, a little bit unbalanced there. So do 5 each side, try 5 each side, and or try 10 each side if you want. But that's a nice little move. Again, that's a little bit more of an advanced move. If you're not there today, that's fine, end at the Pilates, and then after that, enjoy a nice plank and nice stretch, and enjoy the sunny weather, and have a good weekend. We'll see you Monday.